Hi, this is Dr. Wooten. In this presentation, I'm going to go over the game I'm working on in Unity called Coin Pusher. This is just a prototype. It doesn't work perfectly yet. All the coins fall and bounce all over the place. And as soon as they settle down, then we can drop additional coins. And they will go through the wheel. Somehow my pusher got deleted, so I got to add that back in. Let me stop the game and see where that piece went. Coin Pusher. Alright, so now that we've got the pusher in place, let's locate it a little bit better. We'll put it as part of the game. We'll give it some color. And then we'll attach the code that makes it move. Let's see where we want the maximum and minimums to be. I'm going to move this little ball around because the ball, we'll move it outside of where it has. So this ball is a point of reference. The X value is, the Z value is 2.6 here. So somewhere between 0 and 2.5. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, so now we have our coin pusher moving in the background there. Our coins are still bouncing everywhere. I need to set it to where once the player starts playing the bank is set. That's actually what I was working on. So again, you can click and drop coins. Alright, so let's see what I need to do with this. We've got the score attached to, when a coin falls right now, you get points for it. We don't want it to do it that way. There's a box out front. Right here, the coin collector for the player. When it hits that, we need to remove it from the bank and put it into the coin collection for the player. So let's see, where was my code for that? Alright, my coin ID wasn't working either. Let's see if we can make sure these are attached to our coins. So the coin ID will be defined when we generate copies of the coin. Rotation. Let's go and open this one. The rest of them should open with, and it might be under bank teller. Alright, let's see what we got. So this should be attached. So let's see. Let's see if we can set it up as player's preference. So if the score is less than 25, set it to be 0, meaning if no money has been played, it'll start over again. But once the game is started, it will not. So if player preference get, let's create an integer. We'll use it as a toggle. So this is make bank. If this equals 0, well, let's say if it's not equal to 1. So if it hasn't been put in place yet, we'll put it in place. And so I think that's when we want to drop all the coins. So there's coins. Bank teller. I think the bank teller is the one who, yeah, the bank teller is the one who dropped coins. So we need them to communicate. So we will say, oh, we have the player preferences right here. So if player preferences, what are we going to call that one? We called it make bank. Equals 1. We want it to drop the coins. It doesn't because I didn't save this yet, so once I save it, it will have make bank. So we will say player preference dot set integer make bank. Oh, I mean in quotes. And we want to go ahead and set that equal to 1. So actually, if it's not, actually if it's equal to 1, we want to set it equal to 0. We want that to be true and for it not to have started yet, so and player preference dot get int score equal to, oh, it's greater than or equal to 25. So we'll first set it equal to 1. If it's equal to 1, we want this set in the updates. So when we start, we will initialize the coins at 0. So we can also set it to where you can replace that. Let's see what else. So when it triggers, okay, so this is on the player's coin box. So once it triggers on trigger enter, whatever the collider is, its parent now is the bank, is the player's bank, and the bank loses that value. Oh, and I'm missing a semicolon right here. Oh, okay, so why don't we say player preference dot set integer make bank. We want to set that equal to 1. Oh, and we need to end it with a semicolon. What? So I broke something. 115. Oh, bank teller. 13. Oh, because that's not how you write it. It's get int make bank. There we go. So now our code should run. Let's see what it does. Alright, so we broke some because now our coins are not falling. It's supposed to fall. Oh, it might be that they're running at the same time, so since that code was written first, might be a temporal logic issue that this is run while the other one, the player's preferences are 1, so then it's 0. Oh yeah, because the game, I get it. Okay, so I need to reset this to 0. So that, let's make it, yes, key input, so get key input, get key down with a key code, reset, and we want the player's preference, dot set int, set the score equal to 0. Let's see if that fixes the problem. So basically, when I hit the reset, it should start again. So right now, I've dropped over $29,000 worth of coins, so if I push R, it is not resetting. Alright, let's see why. So if the player's preference. Oh, okay. Okay, so when you push R, I wanted to reset everything, so the player will be set as well. It'll satisfy the condition that needed. So we will say, alright, so I should set the two conditions required for us to, for the tiller. Oh, okay, I see what needs to be done. This needs to be its own little function, so copy this. We want a function that is void, meaning it returns nothing. We'll call it set bank, and then we'll call that here. And in so it's going to continually check and make sure it doesn't need to refurbish the bank. Let's see if that worked. No, alright, so I gotta figure out how I broke my code, but that's it for this video.